Hi guys, it's me. It's my first one, and I originally had planned to have a bigger one, and I had somebody that was going to do it with me, but their plans kind of fell through and they couldn't show up, so no problem. I got you. I'm going to show you a couple of things. First of all, I'm trying out these new things called chia seeds. I heard they're really good for you. They look like that. I got this brand from Publix. And anyway, you can make like a jam with them. And so it's supposed to be really healthy for you. And I have my daughter assisting me. She's going to video me doing it. So this is how we do it. So I took 1 teaspoon of these chia seeds, and I attempted to grind them up, and I had to use a spoon. So I'm trying to grind them up. It's a 1 teaspoon. I don't think it probably has to be ground up, but I'm probably going to have to buy a grinder, some kind of grinder. But anyway, the gist of it is you take your blueberries or any kind of fruit you want, and I know this looks a little weird, but I tried it for the first time today, and it was pretty dang good, to be honest with you. So they actually recommend doing it with strawberries. I didn't have any. I just tried it with blueberries. That looks kind of weird, I know. But you know what? It's going to be good, folks. Healthy as can be. Listen to that squish. Okay. So anyway, kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of like chutney. Have you ever heard of chutney? I'm going to make it where you can see it. It's probably better with strawberries, to be honest. But like I said, I didn't have any. So I'm trying it with blueberries. So you take that. As you can see, it's pretty pulpy. I'm going to take some orange blossom honey, and I guesstimate it. I'm going to put like maybe a teaspoon. I think that's probably maybe half a teaspoon. Whatever you want. I don't like to get it too sweet. But anyway, I mix that in. And they say to start off with 1 teaspoon. This is 1 teaspoon. Don't start off with more than 1 teaspoon until you kind of know how it's going to affect you. They're supposed to be super, super good for you. Plus, it probably has some additional health benefits. I don't know. It kind of looks like a little jam. You just make it right when you're about to eat, and you take some toast or bread that's not been toasted, as this has not. So you can take it and just spread it over the bread. I tried this morning, and it was really good. I liked it. I probably should use a spoon. I'm going to turn into a seed. Anyway, this is what your toast is going to look like. And this is what it's going to look like when you eat it. Pretty good. Crunchy. Pretty dang good. But anyway, this is how you make blueberry honey chia toast. I think that, yeah. But anyway, enjoy, and I'll be right back. So this is what I got. This is my pulled pork sandwich, and it is actually, I just warmed it up. I've got it on a bun with mayonnaise, and I've got mustard under there, and I'm going to put some of that on it, some buffalo sauce. I might put some of that on it. And I've got also, I made some turnip greens, and I had some carrots that were baking with the pork roast. So that is the turnip greens I was going to eat. And I'm going to put some of this on it. If you have turnip greens, you got to have this stuff on it. And I'm almost out. I think there's some in there. Anyway, I'm going to put some pepper juice on it. Pepper vinegar. And then I'm going to put some salt. And I'm going to, or that's pepper. And some salt. So anyway, that's what I'm going to eat tonight, and I'm going to share it with you, and I'm just going to have just a little conversation with you, and I guess I'll tell you a little story time. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to adjust this so you can see me better, and I'm going to eat, and I'm going to talk to you. I'm going to tell you a quick story. I once went to this really scary house. It was definitely haunted, but I'm gonna put my hot sauce on here. I'm gonna add some hot sauce, because you know you got to have the hot sauce, right? And I have never done this before. I've never had a mukbang. And I don't know if I look like a blabbering fool. Anyway, here goes. That's good. You can probably hear me chewing, I guess. Some people like to hear people chew, and some people do not like to hear people chew. It's good. Want a bite? So I'm gonna have a bite of my turnip greens. They're juicy. That's good too. Remember I said I was gonna add this? Well, I'm adding it. There's just enough. Just enough to put on there. So, just kind of mix it in, like so. It's pretty good. It's been a while since I've made turnip greens. My grandmother used to make them when I was a little kid. I used to see her making them, and my mom made them. I don't remember my mom making them as much as I do my grandmother making them. But my mom used to cook a lot. She kind of got over it though. But I remember my grandmother making all kinds of stuff. She made probably some stuff you don't want to hear about, having to do with pigs. Yes, pigs. It's some southern foods that people really don't like to hear about. Like, I'm trying to remember what the name of it is. It's some part of a pig. Anyway, I don't know, but I just remember I was traumatized by seeing my grandmother prepare. I'm just gonna say prepare the pig. Anyway, she used to make the best turnip greens, and she'd put a ham hock in it when it boiled, like when the turnip greens were cooking. I didn't do that. I actually just fried up some bacon, and I got the bacon completely done, and then I put it in the greens while they were cooking. But it's pretty good. I got me a carrot. That's good too. I've been trying to eat healthier, but anyway, let me back to the story. One of my friends, they used to house sit this house, and it's still, it's local. She house sitted this house, and she was going to nursing school at the time, and we were both single. I remember the first time we went there, and we had invited these two people over. We were all going to play hide and seek, and so it was my friend and I and two other people, and my friend was going to be the it. She was going to be the one that had to go look for everybody. So me and the other two people went and hid. Everybody hid, and I went into this room upstairs. It was like an attic. It had a slanted ceiling. I wasn't scared. I thought I found a good spot. They'll never find me. Well, the longer I stayed in there, I kept hearing my friend go, "Ready or not, here I come." She was looking for us, and she found the other two people, but they didn't find me. And they kept looking, but after a while, they quit looking. And I started getting the most eeriest feeling in that room, like I could do to stay still. And after a while, I said, "No, forget this." And I got up and I got out. And I went downstairs, and I was never going to go in that room by myself again. Later, I found out that room was probably the hub of all the scary activity. The upstairs was really scary. I mean, you could hear like footsteps, and we would always, if we slept there overnight, because the house was empty, and we would always, like, the lady had given my friend permission to stay there and watch it, because she had it up for sale, and she wanted my friend to keep it clean and fresh, like wipe down the counters and everything. And she told us, you guys can stay there and hang out, just don't tear anything up. So we did. We were respectful. We were respectful of her house. But I did notice she had crucifixes in the silverware mixed into the... I never understood that until later. Now I understand why she did that. But there was something in there. I mean, I heard voices in there. It would say your name. You'd hear your name when you were in the bathroom. And I heard a door slam. I heard a door slam once. It was New Year's Eve, and we were all downstairs, and I remember I said, 5 more minutes till the new year, and when I said that, something actually ran down the hall, like heavy footsteps. Boom, 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 boom. And the door went, wow! I mean, it was slammed so hard, and it was that room. It was that room that I was in that the door slammed to. It slammed so hard we thought the door was going to come off the hinges. And there was nobody there but us. So yeah, and I was like, oh my gosh. And we had taken somebody completely new there. And he said, we were all fixing to toast the new year. And he was like, let's go check it out. And everybody was like, no. Because everybody else was like, well, they knew. They already knew the history of what was going on. But he didn't. So he wanted to go check it out. And he went by himself upstairs. And when he came back, he was as white as a ghost. He never said what he saw. But, I mean, I'm pretty sure he saw something, or he heard something, or he got really freaked out, because he did not ever talk about it. And you'd always wake up exactly at 4:30 in the morning, wide awake. You would always wake up at that time. I mean, it was creepy. It was so creepy. I could probably write a book about it. Or a short story. I should write a book about all the stories and of scary stuff that's happened to me. Because there's been a bunch. A book about all the stories and of scary stuff that's happened to me. Because there's been a bunch. Maybe I'm haunted. But, you know what? And anybody who watches this, I know everybody's got different religions, but I mean, I believe in God, and He's in my heart. So I'm not really scared of that stuff, because I have Him in my heart, and I know He'll protect me. So, but, I'm not trying to offend anybody, but that's how I believe. So, more buffalo sauce. And I'm not really ashamed to say anything about it either. I believe in God. I'm a Christian. But I'm not some holier than thou, look down on people. So, I'm not like that, but I am a Christian, but I'm not scared of stuff like that. But I do have a respect for it, because I know that it's also got power that, we don't understand that stuff. That's good stuff. Mmm. It's so good. One day I'll do a really long detailed story about that house. We saw somebody. We were backing out of the driveway, and by this time my friend, she had a steady boyfriend, and so we were going to get pizza. I remember it was her boyfriend, and me, and we volunteered to go get pizza. He said I'll stay here. I'm gonna read a book. I don't want to go. So okay, cool. You stay here. We'll be back in a few minutes. When we were pulling out, we saw him come down the stairs. We came back with the pizza. You know, we said, we saw you come down the stairs when we were leaving because it had like the little glass windows beside the door. And he said, I never came down the stairs. And we're like, yes, you did. We saw you. He didn't. Well, he said he didn't. So, I mean, something came down the stairs and it looked just like him. That place was crazy. That's the kind of place you don't want to spend the night ever. I wouldn't. I don't even know if they could pay me to. After what I saw and heard, they had to pay me a lot. I don't know if they could pay me enough. I don't know. Could you spend the night in a house like that if they were going to pay you $1 million? I mean, I got this too salty, but it's still good. What if they were going to pay you $1 million? Would you stay there? I mean, you don't even have to endure it for a night. You'd be set. Think about it. Oh yeah, I made some herbed iced tea. It's blueberry green tea. I took like 12 bags, boiled, steeped them in boiling water, and I put it in a gallon pitcher. 1 cup sugar. It's good. It's good. Kind of want me a little bit of honey. Get that salty taste out of my mouth. Don't judge, please. I'm doing it. I probably shouldn't, but I'm gonna. Got a sweet tooth right now, babe. Anyway, would you stay in a house if they were going to pay you $1 million, but you knew for a fact that the boogeyman was going to come out and try to get you that night? I mean, maybe he would, maybe he wouldn't, but you know you're going to be scared crapless. I don't know. I might do it. I tell you, I might, but I don't know. I don't know. You know, sometimes things can make you do really drastic stuff if it scares you. I mean, people jump out of windows and get so scared. You know? I mean, I've been so scared I wanted to jump out of a window, not on this house, but when I was a teenager, my mom's house, my mom and dad's house was pretty scary. And the same friend that I'm telling you about, we used to be best friends. She was at my house. And we did actually jump out of my window. We were so scared. But that house is kind of spooky too. Even to this day, it's a little spooky. And it's got like a new section that was built onto an old section of the house. And the old section of the house is always scary. But yeah, we jumped out the window. She hurt her ankle. We were nuts. But we heard stuff. We were scared. There was nobody home. We had the dresser pushed up against the door, and we was like ready to bolt. But anyway, I hope you like my mukbang. It wasn't the best mukbang probably, and it might have been a little weird, but it was my first one ever, and I was by myself too, and I tried. So, and I'm planning on, this is a lamp that I have, and it's probably not the best lighting, probably not very flattering to see me with this kind of lamp. So I'm going to be getting one of those O lights, the lights that are in a circle. And I'm sure that will be a lot better, and that way, you know, I'm not like that, you know. But anyway, thanks for watching, and please subscribe and like and share, please. I would greatly appreciate it. I'm trying to build this channel up, so it would be awesome if you could share it. And if you liked it, I hope you really liked this, and just bear with me. I'm growing and I'm learning as I go along, because I don't really have you know, anybody to help me to do this. I'm just looking at other YouTubers, and that's it. I'll talk to you later. Thanks, guys. Good night. Bye.